Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a cutout right there that you could barely see, but I could see it right now, and it says, wandering is a terrible sin. You know what that means? We're gonna start wondering right now. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and welcome to a very special video. Today's video is probably not going to be as exciting as many other videos before this, but I want to make this video more like because I have passion for the game. I want to make this video to record in the YouTube algorithm, hopefully forever, our world RTA. I want to make sure RTA is remembered for generations to come. I have no idea if the developers have backups of our game RTA. Do they have it in a hard drive? Or will one day our game be gone forever? So I'm gonna record all of RTA so we will remember it. And when we're nostalgic about it, you could always come back to this video and see it for how it used to be. Let's get into the video. Now we're gonna start off right here, and we're in the middle of November. Actually, we're in the beginning of November. Halloween just happened, that's why all the fall colors are here. And we got the pumpkin right there. That's why. And it all starts right here. I don't know how long ago I started playing, but I do have 230 hours played, almost 231. I'm sure a lot of you have way more than me, but I have spent a lot of time. This is probably my most played, not probably, this is my most played game in all of Roblox, and I love it because not only is an homage to FNAF, but it's also an amazing adventure. I remember when I first joined the game, and all I had was the beginning characters right here, and the game has charm. The game has charm. I think everybody that joins the game for the first time notices that this is not your regular FNAF game. This is a whole world. And if you ever played FNAF World, or you didn't, this is an homage or a continuation of that. But I love it. I love it. The first time I saw the Lowbit shop, or not Lowbit, Didi's shop right here. I don't remember what was in the shop. I know I was buying crates, and my girl Didi is totally different. She did not used to look like this, but they upgraded her. They started upgrading the game, and they've been doing such an amazing job. But the game is not the game we started playing years ago. It's a completely different game. So I might as well record it before it changes too much. Over here, they're adding a shop for bites. They're adding bites right here. Oh, it's always... Why when I start recording, it always turns nighttime? Bro. Hey, there's Balloon Boy up there, the very first character I ever unlocked. I thought it was you hit that balloon right there and you appear up there. Actually, I could hit it from right here. And this was the very first secret character I found. It's not really a secret, but yeah, I consider it a secret back then. Oh, the enemies are so annoying. But they made a fix. If you find the enemies annoying, they actually did something amazing. Please let me go. Now, I think everybody found that annoying. Everybody that ever played this game found it annoying that you cannot run from the enemy. It keeps bringing you back. So they actually added an item. Where is it? This is cosmetics. They actually added an item right here. It's called Signal Jammer. And for 30 minutes, you don't run into enemies, which is something I want to use right now. And there you got the timer right here, and that's a win. Now you could explore the map chilling without having to run into enemies for 30 minutes. That's a win in my book, I'll tell you that. Now over here, this house used to be different. This is a completely different house, but if you look back in old lives and videos, you can see the different house where actually I we used to climb up there and I used to call that my house, but it's gone now. And this is more of a spooky mansion. I think it's a mansion. It's really big and amazing. And here we got Fredbear and Bonbon. Well, that is that Fredbear? I think it is. Fredbear and Bonbon were actually difficult for me to get in the beginning. I eventually got them. Just like the nightmares, everybody knows the first enemy you ever fight when it comes to bosses is Chipper right here. Chipper is the first enemy we ever fight to unlock Nightmare Freddy. By the way, does Chipper look different? Oh my god, when did they... Dude, I'm never paying attention. They completely remodeled Chipper. So I don't even remember how old Chipper used to look. I know he looked kind of scuffed. Now he looks way better. I gotta check him out at daytime. So this is the main area where I usually do my intros. Right here we have, since it was Halloween the other day, we have this collab with FNAF TD and the portal to the Halloween boss. That was epic. That was actually epic. And over here we have the bridge, so we could look over Fazbear Hills right here. I used to hang out a lot here just to see the people join the game and see what they were doing. Over here we got Spring Freddy, which is one of the strongest characters in the game and very hard to get actually. This guy took me forever to get. And over there in the top of the tower we got Spring Bonnie. Spring Bonnie, which is also a very strong character, but also very difficult to get. I think Spring Freddy is way harder than Spring Bonnie to actually get. And you get an overview. Oh god. And you get an overview of all Fazbear Hills right here, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. It's a nice hiding place where you can look at everybody without them seeing you. Alright, and the first thing we do actually is go to this area right here. I'm avoiding the circles, but I use the things, so I'm a dummy. This is one of the first areas we ever go to, and then the subtunnels. Here's Phantom Freddy, which got remodeled as well. This is not the Phantom Freddy we remember. But they're doing such a good job updating and remodeling everything. Here we got the subtunnels. This is the first subtunnels I ever entered, and I spent so many hours and hours and hours in the subtunnels. This song is nostalgic to me now. I spent so many hours of my life looking for secrets in the subtunnels, touching all the walls. I don't even remember. But touching all the walls, investigating absolutely everything. Dude, just so I could figure out all the secrets that the game had. It was an amazing journey. I kind of miss... Hello? Why I can't go in there, son? I kind of miss investigating all the secrets and stuff, man. That used to be really fun. Why? Since I can't go in there, I guess I'll go back to the secret right here. And this takes me to... Oh, right. The woods. Fazbear Hill Woods. Right here, this used to be watermelons. I don't know if you guys remember. You must remember. This used to be watermelons. I think they'll change it back after the October update. This used to be watermelons, and you could find Phantom Chica in here back then. But not anymore. Phantom Foxy has always been creeping around, popping up everywhere, and this is as well. They updated him to look like a nightmare. I love it. And right here, there used to be a cave entrance. Right here. And you would enter the cave and then you would pop out over here in this area. But now they made it like more immersive, I guess. They made it more of an interesting area than it used to be. It used to be small and insignificant. Now it's its own area, which is pretty epic. I have no idea what they're gonna put in here. They have a cage here, which I assume they're gonna put some kind of monster or something. That hasn't happened yet. The windmill is up there. Dude, this is Withered Spring Bonnie back there. There's so many cool characters in this game. The Golden Freddy, or one of the versions of Golden Freddy, that you gotta find the mask in Black Tomb Yard. And the mines. Man, do I hate the mines. Here's Phantom Balloon Boy. And if you remember back in the day, he used to look different too. And you had to go in here and find his balloon. If you find it and give it back to him, you unlock him. I hated that mission. Because I always get lost. It was so hard for me to find that balloon, bro. I hated it. And actually, I don't love the mines. None of them. They're all a crazy maze. But let me teleport back to Fazbear Hills. That was Choppy Woods, by the way. So if we teleport back to Choppy Woods, I mean to Fazbear Hills, what's wrong with me? I really appreciate how the beginning area never changed. And look at my boy Fox, he's always been there chilling. On the other hand, you could go this way. This used to be So you go from Fazbear Hills to Choppy Woods. From Choppy Woods, you go to Dusting Fields. It was totally different. And this is where my most hated enemy lives. Flang. He's in here. He pops up. And Dusting Fields used to be so different. Now is actually the game is actually turning more and more amazing. They're doing a great job updating the game more and more. But the game we remember, it's long gone. Little by little. And like I said, I don't know if they got backups. I don't know if they got a USB drive with our game saved for future generations. This is the new Dusting Fields. This is Chillville. Well, actually, this is Chillville. Right here, all these homes. He's always been frozen in there. All these homes with characters. Then over here, we actually have... Over here, we actually have the battle against Bouncer, you know, Snowmando the Snowman, to unlock Nightmare Bonnie. That's probably the second boss battle I ever did. This area, they remodeled it completely. And I think this is the best. This is the best mine, bro. Because they updated it. It looks so cool. They did such a good job updating this mine, bro. And the music, iconic. It's amazing. Now, if we actually head back to Dusting Fields, Chillville. Man, there's nothing better than teleporting around. They actually added... Well, actually, let's keep going. By the way, the cave, the frozen cave is up here. As you know, you need a frozen character to enter the frozen cave. And now the frozen cave is a map in FNAF TD, which is another game. That's pretty cool, man. But yeah, you cannot enter here without a frozen character or ice character. Actually unlock a ice character. That changes everything, because that means if you go to Chili Caverns right here, you can actually go in. As you can see. And here we got good old Chili Caverns, which is now a FNAF TD map. So epic. So epic. And the music in here is beautiful. But you could unlock AI ice characters like Arctic Ballora, Frozen Plush Trap, and stuff like that. This is such a cool area. I wonder if they're gonna eventually revamp it as well. This is the classic way I always remembered it. But yeah, this is the only way to get in here with ice characters, alright guys? Not only do we have Chili Caverns, but they also added the Dusting West, which is a new area they added, and it's so epic. It has some of the most epic locations. Alright, let's go, let's go. We gotta break this with a specific shovel. Come on, let's go, let's go. And here it is. Now, if I know anything, is that I really appreciate Westerns. And this are some amazing Western style music. For some reason, there's a lot of railroads, which you know, it looks like a train jumped down and broke this. And over there, as you can see, could I jump down? Could I jump? No, they're gonna make me use the proper way. Down here, we have the Fast Loon, right? That's what it's called? Yes, Fast Loon. And in this area, they added the rock stars, which we were waiting for the rock stars forever. Here they are. You could play poker or 21, whatever you want to consider it. Here we got Rockstar Bonnie, and one of the coolest saloon songs right here, which I love. And this is the Dusting West, which has its own little town right there. And down here, we got Rockstar Freddy taking a nap. You could insert coins to wake him up. What else? This is a very cool town. They got the town hall with the bell. They got the sheriff's office, just like a classic Western. And they got the bank right there. Because, of course, we arrested the imitation rock stars. There they are, the imitation rock stars that were robbing the bank. And we got our sheriff, Lefty, right here. Right? Are you Lefty? Wait, are you Lefty? Oh, Ned Bear. Never mind, that's Ned Bear. I always confuse him. Well, Lefty is not that design. So all the way over here, hidden in the top area of this canyon. Well, oh, okay, I gotta go this way. We have we have Teto there having fun. Don't tell Miku I'm visiting Teto. Here we got Teto having loads of fun. Is it me or Teto's way more fun than Miku? But from Dusting Fields, you use the subtunnels and it teleports you to Lily Gear Lake. And you gotta have a shovel to open this up. Lily Gear Lake would be the next area of the map, and if you remember the OG Legacy, Lily Gear Lake used to be hella different, and they updated it. And over there is Glamrock Freddy with the sword that used to be in the beginning of the game. Here we got Vengeful Spirit. Another classic song right here. What the hell is that? What? What is that? I didn't see that before. Here we got the Lily Gear shop, Lily Gear Lake shop, that sells cosmetics and stuff. What the hell? What the hell is that? Oh, Wait a minute. I know what character is that. That's one of the devs' characters. What's he doing there? Now, I don't know if you remember back in the day, but right here, this is where you used to enter into Pinwheel Circus. It used to be right here, the portal to enter Pinwheel, and it used to be a completely different Pinwheel. It's when they updated Pinwheel Circus, that was the beginning of many, many things to change. Many things were gonna change after that. So here's Lily Gear Lake. There's the Goon, which they upgraded him to. This was the third battle in the game to unlock Nightmare Chica. And the Goon looks so much better now. It used to be scuffed as well. What the? Hello? What you doing here? Hey, you don't belong here. You don't... Oh my god, hi. It's me, Goober, from FNAF World Refresh. They should add... Yo, what the hell are you doing here? I didn't even see that before. Here we got Liberty Chica. And back here we got the battle for Phantom Puppet, which is a very difficult battle. One of the characters that took me forever to unlock because it's a very difficult battle. Actually, he's right there, but we can't see him. Could I turn on my player light? There he is. He right there. Look at him. And they remodeled him too. He's crying. He's crying. He's terrifying. To unlock that dude, it took me forever. And over here we got the Time Traveler that, as you know, you gotta find all the clocks to unlock the Time Traveler. Such a cool character. Here's a piece of the pickaxe, but you need flamethrower. And in here we got the Mysterious Mine with all the gems and the secret locations. There's a Golden Freddy in here. Where's he at? He's over there. There's a Golden Freddy in here that took me forever to unlock. I hated the grind. I hated so much the grind to unlock that Golden Freddy. And that's why I will never go back to the beginning, even though I already did. And back here, we have the final boss, or what used to be the final boss of the game, which is Chipper's Revenge back here. Chipper's Revenge right here, and if you look in the chest, there's Chipper, all angry, piloting the bot. Chipper's Revenge. And there we got the recycle bin. I forgot his name. Dude, so this used to be the last battle in the game, but then they did the Pinwheel update. Let's head to Pinwheel because after the Lily Gear Lake docks, you go to Pinwheel. But wait a minute, am I missing anything in here? Oh, the buttons. The dreaded buttons. So back in the day when I first started playing RTA, when I found out that you gotta play with people and you gotta press the button, each character has to stand on a different button in this area, man, was I disappointed. Because the developers assumed that I had friends. And that's one of the things with this game, that once people unlock the character, nobody does it ever again. So you try to look for help and it's really hard to find people to help you. But now look at me, I got so many friends, I don't even know what to do with so many friends. Besides have fun. But yeah, this used to be the area where you go into Pinwheel Circus. But then they upgraded Pinwheel Circus. And now it's over here with a whole entry, and it's amazing, and you gotta buy a ticket to go in. They really outdid themselves. This was the first update of many. Wait, there's a blood moon up there. This was the first update of many updates to come. Like, this was the beginning of our game changing forever, but this was such an epic update. I remember when I saw this for the first time, I was like, no way! And if you remember the old pinwheel, this is such an upgrade, bro. This is such an upgrade from what it used to be. And here we got Pork Patch, Brow Boy, not Brow Boy. Is it Brow Boy? I think his name is Brow Boy. Here we got some of the battles that you get later on with Pork Patch to unlock Nightmare Fredbear, Brow Boy to unlock, I forgot its name, but it looks really cool. Over here we got Chipper's taco stand, which always makes me hungry. And then they added a new final boss back here. They added the security owl, like the OG FNAF World, and that was epic. I think everybody loved this update. And after that, there's Scott. The true ending of the game is damn epic, man. This game is so cool. If you play it all through and you know the story of the original FNAF World, it's actually quite epic. Over here we got Bubba to unlock Nightmare, which is a redesigned Nightmare. It looks amazing, bro. And over here we got, oh right, it took me forever to unlock them, because you gotta kill all the bosses in the game to unlock them. And you gotta defeat everybody with Mango. And over here they got the claw machine. They did so good upgrading this, and they added mini games. Over here they got Music Man and his annoying game, but it's cool. Over here you got the boss fight against Ferris Wheel Mango to unlock Ferris Wheel Mango. And hidden back here, actually Plush Trap is in here somewhere. And back here we got the pit, and you fight into the pit Bonnie to unlock him. That's pretty cool. And then the upgrade of the pinwheel tent, which is a house of mirrors. It's a house of mirrors, and this is one of the coolest songs in the game. Listen to it. Dude, you could not appreciate this game as much if you never played FNAF World. I never really played FNAF World. I played it a little bit. I was more of a backseat enjoyer, because my friend was playing it, and I was just sitting in the back watching him play, and sometimes he would go eat or pass the remote to me. Not remote, the computer to me, so I could play. So I played it. I saw the whole game. But I barely played it. It's not until recently that I truly played the game. But I already know everything about it. The characters always, in FNAF World, the characters to me were always so cool looking, because it was like their cutesy miniature version of the characters we love. And that's what attracted me to FNAF World so much, how the characters look. But then I played this game, RTA, many years later, and it made me want to go back and play the original. So I went back and I played FNAF World Refresh. And that was an amazing experience. I think everybody should go check out in Game Vault FNAF World Refresh. It's totally worth it. In here you go into this ball pit, and you got this obby. And if you finish this obby, you get Winner Balloon Boy, which is a very cool character. You should totally get it. Uh-oh. There's no going back. No! There's no going back! Why? And I made my way back. So, one really cool thing is that you could always find the crying child in the pinwheel tent. But they updated that too. And now if you go in this little tent right here, you find Not only do you find the crying child, the more remastered, better version of the crying child, but you find a reference to the happiest day, and it's so cool. I love references. If you love FNAF, you love references, you love secrets like this. This is what FNAF is all about. Little things like this. I love it. And if you unlock this character, you get all the crying children. All 4 kids. Well, 5. You get them all by unlocking him. It's such a cool reference, guys. That's right. The next area after the pinwheel or before the pinwheel? Huh. Were we supposed to go to Black Tomb Yard before Pinwheel Circus? I think so. I think Black Tomb Yard goes... According to the original FNAF World, Black Tomb Yard is before Pinwheel. Pinwheel is the very last world. So my bad, I kind of skipped Black Tomb Yard. Black Tomb Yard, you get some of the fire characters. Oh no, I only got 6 minutes left. You get some of you get like Flamethrower Endo, Scorching Chica, Flaming Springtrap. And I don't know what this is for, but here we got another shop, and they're eventually gonna add something here. Which, this is, oh my god. Oh, this is a running joke. This is a running joke. So back in the day, this is where you used to find Coat Trap. And back in the day, these are Coat Trap's daughters with, I'll let you guess who. I'll let you guess. Coat Trap and who. But he used to be back here, and there was like only, what, 5 of them? Maybe 3? And now look at this. They got out of hand, bro. What the hell? Oh my god, it turned dark. It turned dark. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'll come back to visit Black Tomb. Let's go to the Metal Mine. So underneath Black Tomb Yard, you have the deep metal mine, just like the OG game. And this right here is the catacomb. And this right here are, oh my god, these are the Nightmare Classic characters. They added these when we reached the 9 million visits. They're still here. You can still get them. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, soon we're gonna reach 10 million. How crazy is that? So they probably creating a new character we're gonna get. You know, eventually they're gonna run out of ideas. How many characters? There's only so much classic characters, guys. There's only so much. But yeah, down here, this looks cool. It's got mist and bones everywhere. Down here, you could unlock Katarina Chica. So we go in the deep metal mine. Oh, we go in the deep metal mine. Is my player light on? Yes, it is. And in the deep metal mine right here, I believe it's this way. And then it's this way. Here is the hidden boss, Overclock, which they haven't remodeled. Yo, it's classic. But they did remodel Nightmare Foxy. There it is. Totally new and improved. This is not the Nightmare Foxy. This is the boss that everybody misses with Foxy right here. Because he's hidden all the way down here. But yeah, like I said, I hate traveling through mines, bro. So now that it's daytime, actually explore Black Tomb Forest. And Black Tomb Forest is very special for me in particular. Because back here used to be my character, good old SEEDoDEATH. Oh my god. Oh, my jammer expired. Could I use another jammer? Oh god. Jammer. My jammer's on cooldown. No! Alright. We're good. We're good. Blacktoon Forest, you could find Endo Mendo's shop right there where you could buy some endos. What else? Blacktoon Yard hasn't changed at all. Still our OG Blacktoon Yard. And over here we have the homage to the older owner of the game. But now it's JT Fox. And JT Fox is doing so great in my opinion. And over here, this is just our regular Blacktoon Yard. Here we got Salvage. Back here is always and shall forever be Springtrap. And back here is actually where we were. So this, if you go down here, this is actually the catacombs. This is how you get down here to go to the deep metal mine. But if you go actually this way, this is a secret little area right here that I guess everybody knows about this area now. But right here, eventually they're gonna add the volcano fire area. And you can only go in with fire characters, just like in the Chile caves. You can only go with ice characters. Over here, you can only go with fire characters. And there's a hint that eventually we're gonna get Broiling Chica. Or Broiler. Did I say Chica? Broiler Baby. Why did I say Chica? I'll say, so it's Scorching Chica, Flaming Endo. I forget their name, but that's Broiler Baby that we're eventually gonna get. And if you go to the beginning of Blacktoon, you can actually see the volcano back there in the background. You see it? That's a little hint of things to come in the future. So we already checked out Pinwheel. We already checked out Blacktoon. After Blacktoon, you make your way to Pinwheel. So that's the correct order. But one of my favorite places till this day is the Starcade. I absolutely have always loved the Starcade. The Starcade is so cool, guys. It's still really cool. And this is where you find Glamrock Chica. And this is where they moved Phantom Chica, if I'm not mistaken. This is an arcade cabinet. This is the other piece of the pickaxe right there. That's where they moved it. And the Starcade, I love it because it's an arcade and I love arcades. And now they added the vending machine right there. And over here they added the gumball machine. And this is just a classic area. And for you guys that know who this is Gallant from the YouTube channel Gallant Gaming. He's still here. I'm kind of envious about that. He only visited this game for 5 minutes a long time ago, but it's okay. It's the dev's choice. Over here we got Turkey. That's Turkey. Turkey's always been playing there, bro. When are you gonna finish that game, bro? And over here is one of the most hated areas because you gotta input the code to unlock Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy. Everybody kind of like, this area was difficult for everybody who ever played this game. And I had such a hard time figuring everything out. Such a hard time. This is where Coat Trap is right now. And if we go right here, we go to the second floor. And this was also a nightmare code to unlock. It took me ages. These were some of the last characters I ever unlocked, which is Baby and Ballora. You gotta complete the code to open the security doors to unlock them. It was very difficult. It was very difficult, but I figured it out. And after I figured it out, I felt so accomplished. And I put the tutorial on my channel to how to complete this code. I felt so accomplished. It was one of my greatest accomplishments, figuring this out. And of course, back there, there's an arcade that has the low bit fight. Now, if we go to the third floor, we have Firework Freddy battle back there. What? It's nighttime inside the Starcade. Okay. So we got Firework Freddy battle. And over here we got Virtual Freddy battle. Which if you have a private server, no problem. If you're in a public server, good luck making it work. And behind this wall, we got Bon Bon's secret location. Bon Bon's back here, chilling. But the arcade has always been one of my favorite areas. It's just an arcade. It looks amazing. It reminds me of Security Breach, which is one of my favorite games. But then recently they added the basement right here. And in the basement, oh my god, could I use my jammer now? The basement has difficult bosses. My jammer is still on cooldown. How long is this cooldown, bro? So down here you can find a bunch of prototypes of our characters. Characters that never made it into the actual main area. And back here you can find Yendo. If you complete his mission, you could unlock him. He's back here. And what else? What else is down here? There's a secret wall. Let me avoid those circles like the plague. There's the battle back there. You gotta enter them doors. Oh god. This is the Diary of a Wimpy Fox. If you know, you know. Oh no, boss battle. I mean, enemy battle. Ballora's 8-bit Ballora hard drive. Hey, am I missing a room down here? The basement was a pretty cool. Oh my god. A pretty cool and long-awaited update. What am I missing? There's a room missing. Oh, it's back there. Here's the missing room I was missing because it was missing with the fan. And here's the secret wall. You see it behind me? For a secret character back there. And now, for the best and my favorite part of the game ever. In all the updates. The live wire dungeons. This is 100% my favorite addition to the game. It's a dungeon style crawler. You could play 1 player, 2 player, 4 player, and 8 player. And this is epic. I love it. I love the style. I love this part of the game. The synthwave retro. Oh my god, it's so right up my alley. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite addition to the game, and it happened not too long ago. Now, what else could I possibly be forgetting? And of course, an area I don't want to forget. It's our Easter area portal right here, which is Easter/Christmas. Like, this is Candyland. Or Sugarland. And this is such a cool map that also got added to FNAF TD as a tower defense map. And here you find not only a lot of candy that makes you hungry. For example, this chocolate egg tree, marshmallow trees, lollipop trees, this cavern right here that leads to nowhere. One of the most favorite looking characters, Sugar Rush. This is Sugar Rush Balloon Boy, which looks amazing, but we never got it. And everybody cried. There he is to keep us making cry. He's such a cool design. He has a candy apple head and an axe made of a lollipop sugar candy. Oh my god, the Easter area, it's so cool. It's still here, by the way. The main cave is closed though. You could go in the houses. This is such a cool character that only the devs could use. But it's a very nice area. This is the Easter basket. It's such a cool area, guys, to remember and record for YouTube history. Oh, it's Tooth Rotter Chica, which looks crazy. Tooth Rotter Chica with the, yeah, your teeth will definitely rot. With a jawbreaker and a mouthful of candy. Here we got this nightmarish Easter bunny. Ugh, nightmarish indeed. This is a very cool area indeed. If you love candy, you love this area, I'll tell you that. Oh! There's always crazy Easter eggs in this game. Get it? Get it, guys? Crazy Easter eggs? No, nothing. How about you leave a like? No? I mean, that one was worth a like, don't you think? No? Nothing. Okay, let's go back to Fazbear Hills because there is one more area that we didn't check out. One more area that got recently added as well. And it's pretty epic if you ask me. No enemies, no enemies, please no enemies. Nope, nope, nope. And it's this area right here across the Easter portal right here. We got the FNAF TD collab area, guys. With some of the coolest characters that you could unlock on FNAF TD too. Which I think it's pretty darn epic if you ask me. I love FNAF TD, and in combination with this, I love it even more. Bro, there's Billy! What did they do to you, my boy? Bro, if anybody knows Billy, when you know, you know. Pizza time, wink, 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 wink. Oh, Billy. Somebody really wanted Billy to stop tweaking, and that's what they did. But yeah, some of the coolest characters, including Ringston right here. My boy Ringston. I love this guy, bro. He's such a cool design. That's mainly why I like him. He's a better design than the OG phone guy. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. No, wait. There's one more. Or two more. Hold up. Hold up. We can't forget. We can't forget the Halloween backstage area, which is also right here and a very crucial part of the game. If you know, you know. If you played the original FNAF World, this is an essential area. So back here is the Halloween backstage. And the cool thing about the Halloween backstage is that it has references to the original game, including hints of games like Foxy EXE and Foxy Fighters and Freddy in Space. Plus, they got some of the legacy characters back here, like my favorite, Coffee. And over here, they got the OG Nightmarion. Oh, Reparion. Never mind. Never mind, not Nightmarion. Reparion. My mistake, my bad. Bro, and hidden behind the scenes, there's all types of secrets that you could find down here. And here we got the classic purple guy. Dancing, apparently. And in this area, you could unlock everything you need to craft a shovel, a pickaxe, absolutely everything you need you can find down here, guys. Here we got the OG Nightmare Balloon Boy, also known as the Fear of Balloons. And over here we got everybody's fan favorite characters right here, which is Jacko Chica and Jacko Bonnie. But these are the legacy ones, the classic original styles right here. I do gotta say the new ones are better, but there's something charming about the OG legacy characters. I guess nostalgia is the word. And here we could find the purple guy. There he is. You can unlock him easily. Just look at the tutorial. But yeah, the backstage is such an essential. And in here, you could find shortcuts to Foxy EXE. And who knows, maybe by now they added even more. And of course, we can't forget the very last thing right here. The secret ending to FNAF World. So it's gonna be right here where you find the ball pit. but you go in here. They even added the secret ending, guys. And if you follow my path, you could get the secret ending too. So it's this way, this way, this way. And then you turn here and go inside the glitch right here. And then once you enter over here, you go straight through the wall right here. Oh, where am I? Okay, you gotta find your way through here. You enter here, and then you keep following the path. This long, narrow path. You turn once, turn twice, and then in this little corner, you actually want to head into the wall. Oh God, am I glitched out? Okay, we're good, and then you finally make it right here to this glitch. And we enter the most iconic area in the game. You already know what it is. We enter the Lake of Fire, where you could find right here fishing Old Man Consequences right there. Just chilling, fishing right there. You could talk to him to unlock him, by the way. Make sure you finish the conversation. And when you see that, you unlocked him. And he's just fishing here in the pier. We can't forget all the amazing characters we got along the way. All the amazing characters, and I gotta click them because there's even more. The peeps, I've always loved the peeps, how they look. There's even more characters for every holiday and every pack and every battle pass and every shop, and every time we get millions of visits, we get new classics and old characters that I never got and I still cry to this day. Such an amazing game. So many characters to get. I still don't got this character, and my tears, and I still don't got Lucifer, but Brad does. Oh my God, bro, so many memories, so many amazing locations, so many amazing moments, bro. And the song, the intro song, which I love, so cool, bro, so cool. Let's just look at the characters without clicking on all of them. But of course, I gotta show off my boy Game Springtrap right there. We got all the Nightmare redesigns. We got the Time Traveler right here and the original Shadow Bonnie. Bro, that's right. There's so many characters. So many characters. We could be in here forever. Hey, we got the Retribution. Nice. Purple guy. Crying Child, FNAF 4, all the characters, so we never forget them. Two of my favorite characters in the game right here, and I've always cried about not having the classic, but that's just the way things are. All the fun times, Lobit, fan favorite, absolutely fan favorite, classic Lobit, more tears in my eyes. Sister, oh no, this is Pizzeria Simulator. Nice, all the rock stars. Help Wanted. Here we got the Halloween characters. Oh my God. Amazing. Recent characters we got. Super cool. All the AR characters, including the remakes, which I absolutely love, especially Chica. My very first OP character that this will always be nostalgic for me. I always look back and I love Little Red Riding Chica. More characters right here. These were added to the Pinwheel Circus. Super cool designs. Wait, why is he in Pinwheel? What we got? Forsaken, Security Breach, which we're still updating and we're missing Clearly, we're missing a couple of glam rocks. Fazbear Frights. Here we got Fazbear Frights is the book series. Here we got Into the Pit Bonnie, Spring Bonnie. Spin-off. Here we got Scott, Old Man Consequences, Chipper, the Foxy EXE, Vengeful Spirit, the VR Freddy, Quadendo, Red Bear. Collabs with FNAF TV, some amazing collabs. We already know Ringston, my boy right here. What else? And then we got fan games, the sexy dudes right here that were added. Everybody loves them. And then others. And in others, of course, we got the legendary Cold Trap. Never be forgotten. I think the Cold Trap is the main character of FNAF World Return to Animatronica. I think this is his world, his game. He's the main character. That's just a theory, but it's my theory. We got Gallant, we got Snow Bear. Oh, and of course, we got Miku and Teto. Bro, love it. Love it. All the Amazon box, I finally completed all of them. Showman, Salvage, and the Bee. And that's all the characters. There's many more, because when you click characters, there's even more characters hidden. There's even more characters, not including the new characters they added right here, like the Gumball Machine. Or see, there's more and more levels. Spring Reaper, more and more levels of character. It will never end, and that's just the way we love it. And my new favorite character right here, System Error Toy Bonnie. I absolutely love that design. Now, of course, we cannot leave without referencing the creators of RTA. Right here, we got an artwork from JT Fox, the owner of RTA, right there. And if we actually go in, guys, and you check credits, here you have all the names of everybody who worked on the game. And I've met a lot of them, and they're really cool. The people I've met, let me see, I've met Frost. I believe I met Frost. I know, well, I don't know. I met JT Fox, Cola, Space, Turkey, Woods. Have I met? I'm not sure. I think I met them. Let me see. Everybody here, Space, Lexter. We know Lexter. A lot of fun with Lexter. Cookie Cat Forever. Nice. JRG Trio. We also met, who else? Spring right here. Amazing artist. We love Spring's works. Over here, No Bueno Tocino. We've met No Bueno Tocino. I think he works in FNAF TD now. Hey, they added Spade. Let's go. Nice, that's a win. And over here, I think I've met Burger. And Fosh, of course. Retired team members. We got Fosh down here. That's pretty darn cool if you ask me. Hey, I wonder where Nux is. I don't see Nux anywhere. But that's the creators of the game. And some of them I've met and others I never got to meet. Thank you guys for creating an amazing game. Who's this, by the way? Tibet. Have I met them? And now this is the ending of the video. Hopefully we could always look back to our favorite game, RTA. Hopefully we could still play it. But if not, hopefully this video will last for generations, so we could always look back to one of our most nostalgic memories here in Roblox. Guys, that's pretty much it. We investigated and we traveled through all of FNAF World. I love it. I love it all. And it will always be a cherished memory for me. And hopefully for you too. Guys, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next video or live. Thank you guys for being awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Run! No, 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 no!